Hello, everybody. Alright, we'll start with the bans here. Looks like STLCC banning out Gambit is a good move. We got Moon Knight ban as well. HutchCC banning the tank pool as well as protecting the Elsa Bloodstone. Seems like they're planning to play that. STLCC protecting Gambit with a ban from HutchCC banning Magneto. And we got an all ban coming in. We got a Phoenix ban for HutchCC and then a Hella ban for STLCC. Protecting the Groot. Looks like we'll be getting some wall action in here. See if we can block out their tanks. And then it's looking like HutchCC looking to ban out Doctor Strange. See if that goes true. Nope, nope. Swapping it. Going with the Invis ban. Taking out that CC, that self-sustain. Could be good if they are trying to pressure their heals out. Then a final protect for them, protecting their own Invisible Woman. And then one last ban from STLCC, Punisher. And there are your bans for today. Let's look at the compositions for this first game. Alright, STLCC looking to run all tank supports, trying to hold this first point for as long as they can, stalling it out. And then HutchCC's got a classic 2-2-2 with a attacking Penny. Interesting, we'll see how that can play out. And some really good self-sustaining supports. So, could be a difficult pressure depending on how STLCC can play today.
concerns you so, my floral friend?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, we're starting the game out. Got a setup on the Loki clones all bunched together in the small room. Tanks pushing out. Keeping the cart in place. Alrighty. Alright, we're just playing this corner over here. HutchCC trying to push him out, push through the cart, push the cart out. But STLCC is holding their own. Their supports are pretty protected. And put some pressure on them if they don't want to push out of this little setup they've got there. Deadpool goes down. They're up 1. I'm thinking. Alrighty. Alright, some pretty big sustain on all these tanks. And there's a lamp out from STLCC. Oh, and HutchCC lost the support. Oh, but STLCC gets the trade back with losing ammo. And there's a Loki ult and a Penny ult. And then a Sue ult. But we do have the Gambit ult, or the... excuse me. We do have the... that's an Elsa ult right into the wall. Alright. And goes for the big ult on the supports, does miss, but does get the kill on the invis before going down. That could be a big pick in this battle. Elsa goes down for HutchCC, and the rest of the team is holding their own on the STLCC side. Keeping this cart in position, not letting it move an inch. There's a Groot ult, killing, wow, the entire rest of their team. It's a good play by the Groot. Let's see if they'll manage to stagger these last two, or if they'll have to back off and wait for the rest of their team. Alrighty, we got the next fight starting here. They brought out the Wolverine to counter to create the 3-3. That's alright. They got things, so they will be grounding him, and he goes down. And it looks... yep, Elsa's going down right there. And a big Emma ult taking 2 more out, and that could be the fight right there. Yep, there goes Tankpool. And that's the next fight over. Alright, we got another tank buster for HutchCC. And we got the Iron Fist to punch their way through this. Oh, but they've already lost 2 on a big clobbering time from the Thing. But they did counter ult with those 2 barrier. But they are still holding their own even through that support ult. Keeping this cart right where it is. There's another Penny ult, and they counter with the Gambit ult. It's good, it's good. And that ult charge, self-sustain. HutchCC loses a support. But they do throw out the Elsa ult, throwing most of their tanks into the wall. But they are still holding this point down. They really gotta bust through this triple strategy. Oh, but the big Jeff ult eating the Thing and one more, potentially. See what they can do with that. They are down 2 right now as STLCC. And looks like Emma's about to go down. Nope, still up. That's a huge Groot ult in the back right there. Did not manage to secure a pick, and Gambit goes down for STLCC. That's another clobbering time, and the Atom res to bring back the Gambit, so they are still completely fine holding this cart. And Penny stalling for overtime, but doesn't look like it's gonna do very much. We got the Emma ult to drag them all off point, and that is first push finished.
0-2-0. Time to switch things up, including
Alright, let's see if HutchCC will be able to hold them long enough and close enough to secure a better win here. Let's see if there's any changes in the comp. Yep. Looks like we're getting that. Alright, just changing things up. Alright, we're bringing out some unseen picks. We got Mr. Fantastic and the Spider-Man that could do some work. Pressure the back line. But it looks like we're going back to the traditional 2-2-2 comp. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it.
30 seconds.
And then HutchCC seems to be taking a page out of STLCC book. Going all tanks, all supports, seeing if they can hold this even better than
My audience isn't really into
STLCC
uniforms or
could.
guys who wear horns.
But we'll see how that can work with a little bit of dive. And tank busting, changing from Mr. Fantastic. Oh, no. Alright. Looks like we're running double dive on the STLCC part, so Hutch is gonna have to give some attention to that. Alright. Penny setup. Oh, and there goes Daredevil immediately out of the fight. So they're down one for this first fight. Thing is pushing the 4 back. STLCC is still stuck in spawn. That's alright, they've got enough time. STLCC has brought out the Jeff Nato and the Bucky Barnes. Alright. Tanks are holding pretty well. There goes Lamp for HutchCC. We got a Penny set up on cart. So it's gonna be a little more difficult for STLCC to touch cart and push it. Got group back on the field. Phoenix. And that's 2 tanks down for HutchCC. That could be bad. That's all tanks down, and just supports left. They're gonna have to... Oh, that's an entire fight done. They're gonna have to TP back or do something crazy if they want to touch here. But it doesn't look like they have enough time. Adam tried the res in the corner, but it looks like that's game 1 done. Win to STLCC. And that's our first game, so that is 1 to STLCC and now 0 to Hutch. Nice 4 MVP. Started off. Just that 3-3-3 on each team. It's just really good hold on that first defense from STLCC, allowing them the easy push kind of win. Okay, now we're heading over to Central Park, STLCC on defense again. And let's take a look at the bans for this game. Both teams banning Gambit right out the gate. It's just what you gotta do in this season. Gotta protect from HutchCC, and they're gonna be protecting. Looks like they're gonna be protecting Elsa once again, new hero. Nope, swapping that for a Invisible Woman Protect. Then we got a ban of Moon Knight from STLCC. I really don't like that high damage, very quick ult build. That could ruin them. And protecting Adam once again. Very interesting. They could be running the triple tank again, keeping that res and that damage and equal damage, equal support. And then they're banning Groots for HutchCC. It's very good. Banning that CC ult, those walls. They're gonna mess with them. That could be the play, especially if we're trying to run triple tank, triple support again. And we got a double ban coming here. We got STLCC banning out Phoenix, and then tank pool for Hutch. Now we got a protect from STLCC coming in as Loki protect. That's good. That copy that lamp means they got that double res if they both have ult. Now we got a ban for HutchCC. Banning out Strange. No TP for STLCC could be the play, depending on if they need it. And then a Punisher Protect to end out there around the bans. And then final ban from STLCC comes in as... in a moment. Elsa Bloodstone. Alright. Now let's take a look at the comps. Are looking to run forward here. That could be good if he can have enough sustain from his supports. Alright, we got Magic Psylocke, Angela for... Looks like we aren't gonna be running that triple again. We do have solo support Rocket. Interesting. Maybe someone will be swapping. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a Invis Loki now. Alright. And then HutchCC running running triple support. Loki, Invis. Yeah, that could be good. Double tank with another attack Penny and Fing. Swapping over to Adam for that res. Good. Alright. STLCC getting set up on the defense. We'll see if they can hold as well as they did last game. They also got the triple. Well, they are running triple again. Just noticed that. And we'll watch how this game plays out. Alright, Soul Bond out the gate. Interesting. But we got some shots being fired down the main. Punisher. Pressuring Adam on top, making sure he doesn't give any angles. And ooh, Penny gets swooped up by Angela. Trying to get their early pick, win the fight, but doesn't happen. They did draw out the rune. Ooh. Fing goes down for STLCC, that could be a good pick. And one. STLCC is pushing onto the point. With all players still up and running. And Angela goes down for STLCC as well. They are down 2 now. That could be devastating. But already a seal ult from STLCC. Pretty big. stalling point, making sure they can't catch. They did take out Penny and Luna. That's a good pitch. We got a Fang ult from HutchCC. Didn't hit anyone, and he goes down. Unfortunate, but it happens. Ooh. Angela gets a pick on the Punisher and gets the Loki low. Loki goes down, and Adam's getting bullied in the corner. Unfortunate. He's looking to self-res. Angela once again kidnapping the Penny, trying to get that early stagger, early pick. And she does get it. Alright. Both teams looking at resetting here. Still running goats on STLCC, and it seems like it's working so far. But nothing has changed on either team. Let's see if either can make a big play. And forward, Fang jumps in, jumps at Emma. She slams him to the ground. Angela tries to kidnap Punisher. Not. And the Fang is on point. Brawling with the supports, trying to get a pick to maybe drop the sustain on the tanks, but he fails to get it and goes down. Alrighty. Angela goes down for STLCC. That could be the stop. Oh, but Punisher goes down for the trade. Alright, we got a Penny and Luna ult. HutchCC. Then they counter with the Stu ult. Could be good. And all still going. Just ended. Then they got Loki copying Luna. Got to pop another Luna ult. But then they pop Res. For STLCC, anyone going down will be back in the game. Penny trying to get the Adam, flies away. But then we got Cap pressuring the supports in the back line. Doesn't manage to get a pick. That's a big clobbering time from the Fang. Doesn't manage to get a pick, and the Loki rune did save Flight of Enemy. But that is a Adam res from HutchCC, bringing everyone that just fell back into the game. Penny's trying to put a nest on point, making it harder for STLCC to stand there. That's a big Punisher ult coming from HutchCC, and then looks like Cap's going into pressure of his own ult. Takes him out. That could be big. And we got Loki. Oh, no. Sue just went down for STLCC. That's not good. She was very close to ult. But Loki goes down and Luna go down for HutchCC. Let's see if... Ooh, that's all supports dead for Hutch. All tanks are still on point. With that Loki firing squad up top. They did manage to get the overtime touch. Let's see if HutchCC can do anything with it. But Angela is pushing him back, so is Captain America, and that is first push. Another great hold from STLCC. It's really hard to break through that triple support, triple tank comp. It's just difficult. It's difficult. So much help, so much sustain, constant support ults. It's a mess. But it could go for the draw on HutchCC if they can manage to keep that stall as long as STLCC did. Looks like they're once again swapping their comp. Going back to we got solo support rockets. This could be interesting. Could be interesting. They got Spider-Man once again. Did pretty well last time. See if it can work that same magic again. And HutchCC got the 2-1-3 triple support comp once again. Let's see if it'll be enough to hold out. See how they're setting up all over on defense. Setting up pretty far back, but as long as it's somewhere they can hold, I'm sure they can do well. Alrighty, and the game's begun. Spidey's going on the flank again, as he does. Spidey and Angela on the flank. Spidey already down. Angela drawing the attention of their 1 DPS. Oh, and she goes down as well. That's unfortunate. So there are 2 picks down for STLCC. You might want to reset, or they'll try and go for another flank. They are still running solo support rocket, so any big pressure on that rocket could be devastating for the team. Luna goes down for HutchCC. Not the greatest. We're trying to put some pressure on the Loki up top with the Psylocke. Not working out too well. But they are fighting on point. Making some pretty good space for their support. Penny goes down for HutchCC. Hulk has been bannered. Going down. Banner is surviving. Could get mech back. Oh, and 4 goes down for STLCC. But Loki traded back to HutchCC. They do have... Ooh, that's a big team wipe by STLCC. Only Penny left on the field. She's going to have to touch and stall for a while, especially if they're going to be TPing. Oh, but she gets pulled off by Angela. Oh, and she's dead, and that is game 2. Well, another full hold by STLCC. It's just that triple sword, triple tank comp, man. Gonna have to find someone to break out of it, otherwise might be reps for HutchCC. Alrighty, map 3, Hell's Heaven. Personal favorite of mine. Let's take a look at the hero bands. Once again, double ban from both teams as Gambits. And we got Protect coming in for Moon Knight in HutchCC. And then a ban for Hutch as Groot. No Grooting from them. And STLC gets the Protect. Protecting Invisible Woman. Very good self-sustain. Great ult. Great healing output. You name it. Or are they looking to ban Adam? Nope. Both teams got group banned out. And we got the double ban section right now. And it looks like we got an Elsa ban for HutchCC and a Loki ban for STLCC. That could be big. No more copying, no more runes. And we got a protect for STLCC coming in. And protecting Elsa. Interesting. See if they'll be able to do any plays with her. And a ban for HutchCC. Coming in as tank pool again. Makes sense. This is probably Deadpool's best form. And then HutchCC gets protect real now, and they're protecting Inviswoman as well. Alright. And then one last ban for STLCC, going as Phoenix. Now they did let Moon Knight slip through the cracks this time. Could that high damage, big damage poke, and quick ult charge comp, could that be the downfall? It's also domination this time, instead of convoy convergence, so there's not a chance for full holding with triple. So what kind of strategies are they going to have to implement to get the easy win here? Alrighty, look at the team comps here. We have we got 4 DPS, solo support Invisible Woman, and solo tanking Angela for STLCC. We'll see if that changes before they walk out. And then HutchCC running solo tank Penny right now. No, they got tank pool and Penny. Alright. Inviswoman and Loki for supports. Moon Knight for DPS. And we're missing one player. Seems like we're walking with this, so we'll see how this goes. We got their last pick for HutchCC, Storm. Alrighty. First fight is underway, and Penny immediately kidnapped by Angela. Push her in the back, and that is a very quick pick. Ooh, and Invisible Woman goes out by Spider-Man. Moon Knight, Storm. Oof. That is a almost team wipe. Looks like, oh, and there's the Deadpool. Alrighty. Let's fight one. They have cap point. Now pushing up to take that space. Making sure they don't make it back to the points. And we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. Alright. Mr. Fantastic engaging with Penny. Trying to pull her in. Disengaging. Penny set a nest up. It's getting broken. Not many shots going down lane. Oh, but Magic dies in the back line. There, back line. Oh, and that's 2 down for HutchCC. 3 down, kind of going. And tank pull down. Loki, and yeah, that's our team wipe. HutchCC gonna have to mix things up. They're gonna push through these defenses. We got big damage, big sustain comp, in a different form. Being a certain DPS and solo support. Alright, oh, big pressure being put on Mr. Fantastic. As soon as an ult comes out. And they, ooh, that's a 3-piece with the Elsa ult. And that's that fight done. It's just how broken that ult is. Loki trying to make it to the point, but goes down to Invisible Woman. Big stagger by them. Right. Swapping their tank comp around for HutchCC with Angela and the thing. And Sproggle. Big damage. Really just kind of run at that Invisible Woman, take her out. That's the anchor in the team. And thing goes down. But Elsa goes down for STLCC. Moon Knight and Angela do get to touch, but Moon Knight goes down. Angela stalling. There's an Angela brawl on point. Still stalling, waiting for her team. Team's coming back, but she's gone down. Poke's almost there. Will he get touched? Nope, he goes down. And that is round 1 of the Dom, going to STLCC. Alrighty. So it looks like we're gonna have to pull out either more damage, more sustain, or probably some more dive from HutchCC, because the only thing keeping everyone on this team alive is a single Invis one. Just constantly pressuring, pushing support into the entire team, keeping them up, keeping those high damage numbers coming, and taking down the entire team. So, HutchCC is going to have to change something up if they want to take this point.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the round begins.
To the mission area. Got it?
On out, walking the points. We'll see if HutchCC can do anything about this unusual comp. They do have Widow now. There's been some controversy about Widow in the past, but we'll see how STLCC does. Oh, Widow is already dead. But that Spidey ult did take out 2, but they're instantly rezzed by the Atom Res. So they are up 1 right now. Fighting on point, Penny is low, but they do get healed. Big Moon Knight ult. That does not get anyone. And he goes down. Oh, STLCC down 2, but they are stalling with Invis ult on point. And the rest of the team to come back. Blow, Dr. Strange does go down. This Fantastic is bouncing on it behind the team. Taking 2 out. Maybe even getting a 3rd. Ooh. Glorious. And STLC has capped a point. More swaps from HutchCC. They did bring out the Spider-Man for that dive potential. Adam does go down, and that's a big stagger for STLCC. Spider-Man making some space by taking the team away from front line, letting Mag walk at the Widow and the Invis Woman alone. Well, he is alone with his team, and he goes down. That's a Penny ult for... and she's already dead. For 10. Alright. Spidey gets a pick on Squirrel Girl on HutchCC. And Spider-Man goes down for STLCC. For HutchCC. Alright. Mr. Fantastic and Spider-Man running up, trying to take some space. Spidey's getting looked at, pulling their attention away from the front line. And Timmy gets away. Mr. Fantastic is now behind their team in the Penniness. Clark's everything. Big Wool Vault. Doesn't manage to get anyone, but they did get the Spider-Man out of it. That'd be a good pick, taking pressure away from their support. And they did trade Squirrel Girl and Spider-Man for STLCC. Oh, and that leaves just a Mag, and that is the fight. Oh, Loki's still here. And he's gone. HutchCC seems to be staggering a little bit. Not really coordinated, but I think they got it to pull it off. Spidey's looking at Angela just hovering above point. Spider-Man ult, taking out the Squirrel Girl. Could have been personal. HutchCC is back, capping with the Spider-Man. Angela coming to deal with it. Dealing with it quite quickly. And that Angela ult could stall them out from getting the touch for overtime. Oh, the Magneto ult gets him there. Will they get anything out of it though? It does not look to be so, and that is the 3rd win for STLCC. An unusual comp for sure, but even though not much pressure on the Invis Woman, letting her keep all their damage and tanks up. Just let them farm those damage, get those ults, and get those kills. And that is 3-0 for STLCC a win for today. All right. All right. Yep. Yep. Have a good night, all. It was a good game today. And enjoy.